Hello and welcome to the brand new season of Startup Sunday. I am Alipsa Sethi, moderator of today's evening. This time we are going to have 10 back to back Sundays with 10 really cool startups which will blow away your mind in 10 webinars. By the name only, many of you must have guessed what it is, right? Well, Startup Sundays are basically events through which different entrepreneurs present their ideas to the public. It's a fun and interactive session because at the end of each event, we will be having a Q&A session where the entrepreneurs will be subjected to different questions, suggestions, or disagreements or anything by you guys. So during the event, just stay attentive so that you can ask questions or even give feedbacks at the end. Now I request Mr. Subham Acharya, leader of Startup Acceleration Think Tank, founder of FX UAV Private Limited and Smart Educational Workshop Private Limited, and a mentor to a lot many startups of SAT, to speak few words about the event.
Yeah, hello Lipsa, am I audible?
Yes, Bhaiya.
Hello everyone, welcome to VSUCD first of all. And I will not take much time, but I have to speak few lines about this Startup Sunday. As already Alipsa told that Startup Sunday, 10 startups, 10 webinars, they will be sharing their experience, knowledge, their journey, as well as their idea. So there is actually a myth in everyone, those who are joining VSSUT or those who are already present in VSSUT, or everyone, maximum people have that myth in their mind that if they will share their idea is going to be stolen by someone else, right? So maximum people of you might be having the same thing in your idea that if we will be sharing. So we are just giving an example that 10 startups starting from idea stage to funding stage startups will be pitching, will be sharing each and everything from their side to you guys, and they are not afraid that their idea is going to be stolen. So there must be some reason they are not afraid of that thing, right? So the reason is that they understand the thing, that the fact that starting a startup or starting up is not easy. If someone is starting with an idea, right, so it is very difficult to start first of all, and they know the journey about it. It's very difficult to go step by step, to cross all the stages, milestones. There are depressions, there are struggle, no motivation, people start laughing at you. So that journey is very difficult. So the main thing is that maximum people leave that, but a true entrepreneur who is the real founder of his or her own startup, they don't leave their startup. The reason behind it is they have that fire to start something. When the idea came in their mind that I want to solve this problem, they have that why factor in them. So whatever with the problem, condition, situation, they will fight back, right? So this is a very big myth. I want everyone to put that aside, and in next 4 years of your career, don't think that your idea is going to be stolen. Okay. And in startup culture, if you speak that thing, everyone will laugh. Now, coming to the second part, which is SAT, Startup Acceleration Think Tank. SAT is a wing of eCell, which is independent of club. It is very important for you guys to understand what is SAT. SAT is an open society for all the startups. In future, if you are getting inducted in eCell, or you are not getting inducted in eCell, or you haven't applied for eCell, that is not necessary to be a part of SAT. For becoming a SAT member, or to is only thing that you need to start up. You have an idea, you want to start your own venture, you are welcome to start SAT, right? So this is the only basic thing you need to understand. And SAT is a society where we encourage startup, we motivate startup. Other than that, we what filter them their idea, give the knowledge about the startup culture, their business model, the market, as well as help them and try to be a part of their journey from 0 to 1, right? So this is what SAT do. And SAT will give you a society, give you a family where there are other entrepreneurs who are working hard for the ventures. Looking at them, you will be getting encouraged. Other than that, when you will be starting, each and every point they will be asking you, they will be helping you, they will be motivating you. So very simple about that. Those who we will be starting SAT induction very soon. After the orientation, you will all will be notified, and those entrepreneurs or entrepreneurs who have already started their ventures, interested in your batch, should join SAT, because you will learn what SAT gives from all the entrepreneurs, right? So I think, Alipsa, my part is done. You may continue.
Yes, Bhaiya. Thank you, Bhaiya, for your valuable words. So let's begin today's episode. Each one of us must have worked alone at some point of time, be it working home alone after a stressful day or just walking to the nearby store to buy your favorite snacks. Those lonely times must be boring for many of us, isn't it? Quickly spam yes in the chat box if that's true for your case. Yeah, I can see some response. Great, great. Well, have you ever wondered what if you always had a companion to accompany you in your walk alone times? Well, that's made possible by Walking Pal. So let's welcome Mr. Zunaid Ahmed, founder of Walking Pal, and Ms. Astha Niharika, tech lead, who will let us know more about their idea.
So yeah, hello everyone. Thanks Alipsa for this warm introduction, and thank you Subham Bhaiya for the amazing insight about it. So welcome everyone to this year's Startup Sunday. This is me Junaid Ahmed. I'm the founder of Walking Pal. I hope you will enjoy this presentation as much as we loved creating it. And I welcome all the freshers that joined us today. Welcome to the college. Welcome to Startup Sunday. So let's get started. I hope my screen is visible. Alipsa, can you confirm?
Yes, your screen is visible.
So welcome everyone. We are Walking Pal. We get you a walking buddy anytime, anywhere. So yeah, I hope you loved that video and like got to know about something we do. So what we really do? So we want to change the way people cover their last mile today by making walking more fun and a preferred way to commute. By providing them a walking buddy anytime and anywhere we want. You know, most of the time, just for going for some distances, like pass mein koi dukaan mein jana hai, we just take our vehicle and just go there, and without thinking a bit about walking. And in India, especially, people mostly take autos, or if you have much money, you take cabs to cover your last mile. And in the West, they take e-scooters and everything. The e-scooter startups provide a huge, invest a huge amount of money in the R&D of their various e-scooters. But all of them have forgot that we have two legs and we could just cover our last mile by walking. So in order to cover that, and we introduced walking path to make the walking a more pleasurable interactive edition by providing a walking path. So let's forget about this technical jargon. Let's move towards a interesting story, and then you can get to know more about it. So yeah, meet Raju. I hope you are familiar with this character. So Raju loves walking, but he hates walking alone. Sometimes his friends accompany him, but most of the time he ends up walking alone because his friends are too lazy, and the other friends give lame excuses like Abba nahi manenge when he asks them so. So Raju's problem seems relatable, isn't it? At some point of our life, we are also Raju's in our life. So in order to solve that problem, meet the queue. So presenting you the Walking Pal app. So you could just go into the app and you will welcome with this onboarding screen. You can meet new people, you can explore new places anytime and anywhere. So let the journey begin. Let's get started. So you could just log in and enter your phone number, or you can log in with your social media handles. Just hit next. You will get an OTP. Enter the OTP. Hit next. And then to verify the identity and safety for everyone using the app, we have integrated this process to get everyone's ID proof so that you don't end up with a fake person. In this, you can choose Aadhaar card and everything, and enter your name, and you can hit done. But for now, we will skip the process, and you can done it later as well. So you will welcome in the app. So this is Raju. We are in the Raju's app, and we are in Raju's world. So here you can see all the location symbols in the pink color. Those are all the available walking buddies that you could walk by. You can create a walking group. It shows the distance you have done, the money you have saved, or you can go solo. So here you are going to apply the destination. Just click it. And where will the Raju go? So most probably he will go to the Chor Bazaar to like sell his clothes and everything, just like in the web. So just apply Chor Bazaar. It will show you the distance over there. So now the app will analyze all the persons who are in that road. And if you are connected your social media handles, it will analyze your likes and dislikes. And it will produce a list of walking buddies. And the magic happens in this button. You just press it and it shows all the available walking buddies that are in that group, so that you could just browse it and can go with someone you like. So yeah, you could just send a request, and if they accept the request, you both just can start your journey right there. And you can hit this button and like chat with your friends that you have already gone, and or you can just return to the screen. And just like you have shown, Raju has got some very unwanted friends in his suggestion. So like he has got that Mafia Totla set, and like he got Anuradha, who's just scammed him away. So he has not got any good suggestions. So in order to avoid that, you could just hit back, and you can choose the solo mode. You could just hit it and go into the solo mode. Here, you could just join random groups, just like the Clubhouse app. Here, you could just stream music or join any room and join with your friends who are not near you. And you could just join, you can talk and stream music together, and you could join other groups as well. So here you can see we have Bollywood Jam, VSSUT Diary. So this group you can join, just put on your headphone and walk down the road just like nothing happened. So we choose Siam. So yeah, you just get in, you can stream music together, you can just connect voice just like a Discord server. You could both can talk, both can stream music and control music. And yeah, that was it. So we could just head back now. So yeah, that was the whole concept of the app. I hope you really loved it and are going to use it when we launch it like in the summer of 2022. So yeah, let's moving further. So by this way, Raju now gets a walking buddy anytime he wants, and he doesn't have to worry about his lazy friends anymore. So now Raju eats, chills, and repeats every time he wants anybody. So yeah, let's moving on to traction. So traction is the initial progress and momentum of the startup that we have often till now. So we conducted a market research in order to know what people actually people actually want like this and want to use it in the future. So most of the time, startups create a product and they end up knowing that they have created something useless and people don't want it. So in order to avoid that, we put together a website, we put together a Google form on it, and we just circulated it around around the university. We spanned our friends, relatives, and everyone to get to know are they willing to use a product like this or not. So in that day, we got 3,000 views on our website. We got 160 plus form responses and 3,000 plus views on our Instagram. It was indeed a huge success, and everyone loved the idea and concept of the app. So we done it 6 to 7 months back when we were born, and we were blown away with all of this. And to take this to the next level, we decided to market it and like to join more people, and we started marketing on Twitter, Instagram, and everything. So we started posting on Twitter in the current events, just like that. Facebook was down. We started posting about some common facts, some memes, and we started interacting with other brands as well in Twitter. And it really helped us to gain most of the momentum that we got. We also posted this regularly for a couple of months. So every day we would post something. We would also post some reels as well. So this is I want to show you the favorite reel of ours. I hope you will like it.
मगर आबादी ज्यादा, लोग फंसे 1.5 घंटा। मेरे को लगता है एक दिन चीज आएगी, उबर पैदल। बैग बजेगी, टिंग टोंग, आओ भैया छोड़ देता हूँ। तुम फोन कर रहे हो, कह रहे भैया कब तक आओगे, एयरपोर्ट जाना लेट हो रहा, भैया कब तक आओगे, कह रहा सर 14 मिनट लग सकते हैं, 14 मिनट, कह रहा मगर ऐप पे तो 4 दिखा रहा है, कह रहा हाँ होना चप्पल का स्ट्रैप उतर गया।
So I really love this video, and like it has helped us gain a lot of momentum as well. So we just keep doing it for a couple of months, and we were able to generate 28,000 plus impressions in our Instagram account. We got 20,000 plus real views, and our website got 10,000 plus website views. So all these things brought together put a huge impact on us. And like people would go see our post in various social media handles, and they could just go check out our website. We have attached the link on the website. They would go to the website, check out the product, and they can fill the product from over there. You could also check it also now. We will have a link in the chat box. So this time we not only got views and responses across India, we were able to get responses from abroad as well. So we got responses from 10 other countries. And after that, every 10th viewer on the website was someone based out of India. We got responses from countries like the United States, Netherlands, and as far as Costa Rica. So this was indeed a great experience for us. And we got to find out that 90% plus people were excited and want to use Walking Pulse. And they were really looking forward to it. And we continued doing this for a couple of months. But then we hit a roadblock. So what happened that people started spamming us in like social media and emailed us that where is the app. So we haven't launched the app now. We are just promoting our website to get to know the people in the market. So people started, where is the app? What are you doing? We are searching the app in the place. There were a lot of hit over there, and we are receiving a lot of abuses as well. So we just decided to put the marketing and all the stuff forever, and later just settled. So we just stopped the marketing, and like we are just posting a couple of days now. But till now, we are also receiving the responses and views from all over the world. So yeah, that was our journey, and like let's move forward. So these early tractions and everything achieved greatly for all the achievements that that I'm going to show you now. It greatly helped us. So we entered into the Chunauti 2.0. It is in one of India's largest startup program to promote early age startups. It is conducted by the government of India, and we entered, and we were able to reach the pre-finale round of the competition. Then we also entered Eureka 2021. It is conducted by IIT Bombay. It is one of Asia's largest business model competition, and we are able to clear the regional rounds of it. So the regional round consists of states like West Bengal, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, and like everything in the south. So we are able to stand out in the regional rounds. And then we were also selected as one of the top 100 startups from India in the Together 2022 program. It was an entrepreneurial bootcamp and venture competition conducted by Startup India and Solit School of Business and the Government of Canada in the collaboration of Government of Canada. So we were among the top 100 startups selected from India. It was a week-long program. We got mentor from various VCs, work on our business model, and had very interesting webinars on the founders of Urban Ladder, Sugar Cosmetic, and we also had a pitching round as well. So it was indeed a great experience for us. And last but not the least, we also applied for the Thiel Fellowship. So Thiel Fellowship is one of the world's largest program for startup founders and dreamers. So what it offers is that it was selected way back in 2011 by Peter Thiel. He was an early investor in Facebook, LinkedIn, and everything. So they give away $100,000 to 20 individuals every year whose ideas are good enough for the world and can change it forever. So we applied it. It is only open for the people under the age group of 22. So we applied it, and we were able to reach the world semifinals, and we were among the top 100 or top 50 people around the world that got the chance for the interview and everything. So yeah, that was it. So here are some of the past winners of the Thiel Fellowship. We have Ritesh Agarwal, who is the founder of Oyo Rooms. We have Vitalik Buterin, the founder of Ethereum, and Dylan Phil, the founder of Figma. So all of these got started from the Thiel Fellowship in their teenage years. All of these companies started from the Thiel Fellowship, and being selected in the semifinals round of the had greatly changed our way of thinking and everything. So yeah, this is the milestone. So as I have told earlier, we finalized the idea in June 2021. We conducted the research in July, and we applied for various accelerators like Chunauti and Thiel Fellowship. And after October, November, we had a bunch of interviews in all of this, and we got selected in some of them. We planned to have the completion of UI UX of the app, and we are planning to launch the app in the summer of 2022. I hope you guys will love it. So moving forward to our website, I would like to call Astha Niharika, who heads the web development domain in the startup. So Astha, over to you.
Yeah. Hello, Junaid. Hello, everyone. So am I audible? Just confirm me once.
Yes, Astha.
Okay. So we have made a landing page website where you can visit and can get a glimpse of the idea behind the startup. So let's go and there have a look. So this is the homepage basically. And now think that these footsteps are yours and you need a walking buddy to complete your mile. So you go and as you scroll down, so your journey begins. And then as we go forward and you are searching for your buddy and you don't like walking alone and all. And then when you scroll down and you go down and sometimes it becomes exhaustive and you don't know that you don't like to walk alone and all. So here's the Walking.Pal app. You can just connect to it. And then at last, in the end, you just get into the Walking.Pal app and just it will search all of your walking buddies nearby. And then at last you'll get your walking buddy by matching your destination. And so at last you get your friend, and now here is walking buddy. And by going through it, your life has moved from darkness to light when you met your walking buddy. So as we are a social company, collaboration and moving forward together is one of our main objectives. So to promote collaboration and to promote the startup culture, we have decided to completely open source the web development. So anybody could contribute their ideas and be a part of our family. And so now let me introduce to our adept team who are behind this successful startup. So moving on forward, we would like to share the credits of this presentation with our team, introducing Pallav, Prachi, and Pratikar from our web development team, and Swayamshri from the marketing team. Without these guys, nothing would be possible. So as we go forward, we have come to this end of this presentation. So if you are still here and with us and love this presentation, just give a thumbs up in the chat box. Over to you, Junaid.
Guys, just spam the chat box if you get the idea and if you love it. Yeah, great. So now let's just move forward. So a great team is what makes a company great. So we are always looking for great people to join us in the journey. And if you want to join the team, please free to contact us. In the making of something truly global from India, and we are in the essence of Atmanirbhar Bharat. So yeah, that was it, guys. Thank you for joining us. I hope you loved the journey. And now we are open to questions. If you have any question relating to startup and everything, we are happy to answer now. So like, just shoot your questions in the chat box. Great response, guys. Thank you. So if you have any questions, you could just put up in the chat box. We would be happy to answer it. So yeah, Tanmay had asked, it would be good to make a jogging room. Yeah, yes, Tanmay, you could always create a group, and you could just join random people, and it would be great for having a jogging room. So currently, Ramakant has asked, currently it is limited to which area? So Ramakant, we haven't launched it. We will be launching it soon. So you will be keep posted about it.
Okay, so how
Junaid,
are the
yeah. Yeah, Junaid, answer this question. How you got this idea?
Yeah. So like it is an interesting story. So actually, what happened is that so my mom loves morning walks. So like most of the time, she gets up in 5 o'clock. I'll be going to bed at that time. So I'd be really wanting if someone else was in the house, so sick that he or she can accompany her, and like they could just go. So that's at that time I got the idea, what if we could do this, like if people could just connect with random people, so just like my mom. So you have you can just get connected with random walking in your local areas. You could just create a group and like go walking. You don't have to be dependent on your son or everything, like some like person like me who is like a night owl. I get up in the morning like in the 10 or 11 o'clock. So it was great. So that was the story behind it. So we are having the next question. How are the safety aspects taken care of?
So
Rasta, would you like to answer this?
okay, fine. So, first of all, we have decided to integrate the ID verification where to walk with a walking buddy, or if you want to walk with a walking buddy or continue a mile, you have to pass the ID verification step. And second, whenever you start your mile with your buddy, then there would be a bubble floating on your screen till you stop. So whenever you feel like an intuition that there is some emergency or anything like that, you could just click on that bubble and the SOS message would be sent. So yeah, like this we can ensure ID safety aspects for especially girls and women out there.
So yeah, first we are having a ID verification. So in this way, no one can like kick a fake ID and connect with you. And second, just like you just got connected with someone, as Asta told, you will be having a floating bubble, just like a messenger bubble. It will be on your screen. If there is any mishap or something, you can just click on the bubble, and an SOS message will be sent to everyone. And like we could just alert the local authorities as well. So in this way, we are planning to like ensure the safety of everyone. So yeah, Chandan has asked safety securities for the girls. So yeah, I have answered all those.
Here, Basant
asks that what if users also get points for traveling that may encourage youths to follow up the app?
Great idea. We are also planning to integrate it. So we are also planning to bring some local cafes and everything under us. So you could just gain some points, gain some miles. So as I have shown in the app, if the app shows how many distance you have covered and like how much money you have saved doing it. You are also gaining some points, and you could just after it you can redeem it with our partner restaurants. So we are planning to integrate it as well.
Abhipsha asks that will this app work in remote areas?
So yeah, actually, this app will be open to everyone. So it will be subject to like the availability of people. So it will be open to everyone. So you could just get anywhere. You could just go into the app and it will just show you all the available person you can join with. So it will be available for everyone if just like after we'll just launch it in the market.
We have great suggestions here from Chandan and Abhishek.
Yeah. I'm seeing those. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, someone is asking for adding number of steps and calories burned while you walk. Yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot of suggestions over here.
Mm,
Yeah, we will be adding those. Yeah.
working on it. Yeah. Is there any live tracking in the game? Do you have an investor?
No, we are pitching. We are just connecting with the other investor. We are pitching it. So as of now, we did not find any like relevancy getting the investor. We are just happily doing it as of now by ourselves. We will be approaching this year. Once we hit the market, we will be approaching investors and everything. So yeah, Chandan Pradhan has asked, will it be a subscription model? So no, as of now, it won't be a subscription model. We will be depending on ad revenues and everything. And Rajeshri Kar, sir, it only keeps responses to the person who is using the app or anybody without app. So no. So the only the persons who are using the app and like who have registered in the app, only it will show all those persons, not anyone else. So Madhav Acharya has asked, if we have come across an idea, then what's the next step to start a startup? So Madhav, we will get back to you. We will have our orientation. You can join SAT and we will help you out in building your startup from an idea into the getting into market. So you don't have to worry about it. We are there for you.
Here, someone asked that how do you create a trustable team? Please answer that, Zunaid.
So yeah, it is a great question. So in order to build it like trustable, you just got to trust your team. Okay, so you don't just keep randomly hire anyone. You got to hire someone you trust in your initial days. So in that way, are going to build the product and you are going to make trust along the journey. And you can't just predict anyone before else. So after inducting someone in the team, you got to like do something. You got to do to like examine them about the trust and everything. So it was a great question. Thank you.
Okay, Ashutosh Panigrahi asks that, sir, as a customer perspective, what is the privacy protection like? How the location shall be secured and the data I have uploaded, will it be secured?
So who has asked it?
Ashutosh Panigrahi.
So yeah, hello Asutosh. So it was a great question. Actually, these all those stuff we will be discussing later. We will discuss it later. We won't be providing any details about the privacy and everything now. So you can connect with me later, and I could answer it afterwards to you. I hope that is okay with you.
How will you manage the servers?
Okay, yeah.
Saurabh,
All the tech questions, all the business model, those questions we will be addressing it afterwards. If you have something about a concept or everything, we are happy to answer it now.
Many of them are asking how are you going to earn money from this?
Easy.
Yeah, about investors also.
Yeah, so listen everyone. So you could just connect with us. We are not supposed to like reveal our business model, everything in this public forum. So if you want to know about everything, you could just connect with us afterwards, and we are happy to share with you everything.
Yeah, Flavy has a nice question. Flavy, why don't you say that yourself?
What?
What if what if my walking buddy accepted the request and then just like Uber or Ola made me waited and canceled the request late? How are you going to tackle this kind of issue?
Okay, yeah, so Flavy. So we are having a lot of options over there as well. So you could, if someone DJs you, could always get someone else to like over, or you could just message him or us, and let's just do it. There are tons of good questions over here.
Devi Prasad Behra asked how to be a part of SAT.
Okay, Devi Prasad, we will be addressing all those in the upcoming
Orientation session.
yeah, in the inductions you will get the answer of all of those.
Yeah, we will be having our orientation soon. So just stay connected and we will let you know. Okay. We will choose our team or ESL will. Okay, Subhranshu Sahu asked that we will choose our team or ESL will provide us. No, Subhranshu, you will have your own team. We won't provide you. ESL can act as a platform where you will get to know more people who are interested about entrepreneurship and all.
Yeah, you
So
will get a lot of like-minded people over here, and you could just make them friends and like keep them on board on your team.
what problems did the tech face while making the website?
Okay, yeah, again a tech question. Yeah. So ask do down.
Okay, so there were many bug fixes and all, but then it goes to the team. When you have a team, then you have to believe in them. So yeah, we had a powerful team, and so there were little bugs and fixes, so it was all managed.
It all
And then
comes down to the teams. If you have an amazing team with you, so that's all what it takes to like proceed further.
Raj Singh asks that did you try Shark Tank?
No. We will be trying it. Thank you for the suggestion.
Junaid, season 2 or season 3?
But I will let you know about it.
Chandan Kumar is asking what is the difference between SAT and ESL?
So the Subham Bhaiya has already clarified that. So let me just clarify it once again. So like ESL is like community driven organization. We promote entrepreneurship and everything. But in SAT, you get to be part of the startup culture in the college. So you could connect with various startups. There are many startup founders who are currently in the SAT, who are also the alumni of this college. So you are going to get a huge network from the SAT and everything. So that is the difference. So in SAT we have active mentoring. You will get mentoring. You get all those stuff answered that you have about the startup world and everything.
okay, so Chandan is asking, can you integrate message service to the app to get further connection with the walking person? It is being integrated. It is there. We have planned it all. Junaid has already told that there would be the message section where you can chat with your walking buddy, and then there would be good groups and all. So all of that is there.
Sudhir is asking, I am the person who loves to listen music while walking alone. How is it useful to my kind of people who like to influence me to influence me to download your app or reach to your website?
Okay, yeah, great question, Sudhir. So as we like mentioned like in the presentation, if you don't like the app suggestion or you just like to walk with your if you don't like to walk with someone, So you could just go ahead in the Go Solo session. You could chat. You could have chat with your buddy that is not present with you, or you could also join some of the podcasts and all the channels that are over there. So you could also hear music. You could also hear podcasts and everything over there. So you are having a ton of option over there to like just promote, just look after it.
Another question: what is the targeted age group?
So we are targeting the age group between 18 to 45 who are actively like participating in all of this.
Ipsha wants to know about your obstacles, what you faced.
Okay, yeah. So like the main obstacles I faced was like the validation and about yeah, the validation and mentorship about the idea. So yeah, the SAT and everything that was one of the great obstacle, like creating a working business model, creating an creating a strategy for marketing and everything. So that was most of the time the strategy forming about the product launch and everything. So that is one of the biggest obstacle that we face. And like we were greatly helped by all the seniors in the SAT group. So yeah, it actually helped a lot. SAT has helped a lot in clearing the main obstacles that we faced in the journey. So main obstacle were the business model, the marketing, and all those stuffs, and and one of the main was motivation. So like after a couple of try, you obviously you are going to fail in some of your things. Just use it as your milestones. We are there to motivate you. So the obstacles seem less prevailing when you have people in your life that are motivating you enough for going it further no matter what. So yeah, that was us. That was it.
Someone is asking, Bhaiya, did you started sites hustling or after study you have started this startup?
So we are just doing. We started it in the first semester as well. Okay, and when we joined the college in that end of first semester, there were the classes were online. So after classes, we would work on this, and you got to put some extra efforts and extra hours in order to make something happen. Yeah. So if you are having classes in the morning, you could do it overnight or and everything. So you just got to make some time for it and just go forward for it no matter what. So you just have to like have that zeal under you that you want to have a startup, you want to move further about it. So if there, so like the saying, if there is a will, there is a way. So you can just find it out.
What are the basic skills needed to start a startup like this?
Okay, the basic skills. So there are not any particular basic skills. So it's okay if you don't have, you could always nurture it in your journey. Okay. So just if you don't have any special skills, you are afraid to start anything. So you could always learn it. The leadership, the way we pitch. In the first year, I also didn't know anything about all the startup cultures, the pitching and everything. We got to know a lot after practicing, after the mentorship, after SAT happened. So yeah, you will learn everything in that journey. So you don't have to worry about it. We are there to help you out in everything. So yeah, there is no particular skills you need. You just have to learn everything on the way.
Mona Lisa has a huge question. She's not a web designer nor a coder. How do I pursue next? How do I come up with a team? How do I get a good marketing strategy? And most answer all those. Chalo.
Mona Lisa joined SAT.
Yeah, exactly, Mona Lisa. You got to come to SAT. So see, if you lack something, so like I am not a technical person. I handle all the marketing and all the business development. You could always have a co-founder or a technical team handling all those skills that you lack. You just got to have a team You can build a team about all the skills that you lack. So in this way, you can move further.
Bhaiya, is your app going to have those pop-up ads?
No. We are not going to have a pop-up. We are going to integrate it seamlessly in the app. You won't get annoyed by all those pop-up ads. You will get it when we release the app. So there will not any pop-up ads, but it will be integrated very nicely in that you won't even notice it.
How to choose my team for a startup? How to trust someone before starting such teams? Guys, you can raise hands, okay? You can raise hands and then you can unmute yourself and speak.
So you could, all these questions about team building, everything, it will be answered in SAT. This is if you have some doubts about the startup, you can ask there, and all those doubts will clear you once you join SAT and in the orientation as well.
Subhranshu Sahu, I guess, he's raising hand.
Yeah, please raise hands and then we can.
Yeah, Subhranshu, you can speak.
Bhaiya, what was your first step when you got the idea? Like you were at the scratch, how you build your idea till now?
Okay, yeah, good question. So listen. So as I mentioned earlier, we got the idea and we just enter into the market to test if our idea has any validity or if people actually want to use it. Okay, so that's why we marketed our idea. We created a Google form. We created a website to know the market, to study the market, to get to know people if they really want it. So I think this is one of the very important phases. Like everyone has an idea, but not every idea is easily portable into the market. Okay, so you just have to figure it out. If your idea is useful, you can just like us, you could also create a landing website and everything, and you could just move forward with it. I hope this answers your question.
Subhranshu, are you raising your hand again?
So for
Yes,
answer-
Didi.
Yeah, please continue.
Bhaiya, if you share your idea, like you will be sharing your Google Forms,
Yeah.
like they'll be getting your idea, and it is on the internet, and it can be shared to a number of people.
Yeah.
And there's chance that maybe someone out of thousands, who could copy that idea
Yeah. Listen.
before you start.
Yeah, so that's listen. You already once you have submitted your website and everything, you already got a head start from anyone else. Okay, you already ahead of someone. If there is a very difficult and very less chance that someone will copy your idea. But if you are ahead of them, you are always getting a head start. Okay, so you could just continue yourself there. And it is very unlikely that someone will copy your idea or everything. So we are also here. We are presenting nearly there were 400 people when we joined. So just don't afraid doing it. It is very difficult to start a startup. Okay, and taking it forward. So you could just follow
Thank you.
follow everything and just move forward. Don't worry about all those things. Everything will come into place.
Thank you. Bhaiya.
Yeah. So.
Shilu Pradhan is asking how to join SAT. We will let you know everything on the orientation program, okay? Just stay connected, stay updated, and we will let you know everything about it. How do you keep yourself motivated for creating this app?
Okay, yeah, that is a great question. So we participate in a lot of competitions. Okay, all those competitions have some deadlines. If you won in some competitions, you get some feedback. You could just work it down, work around it. So just have some milestones. Set some milestones. You have to do this in this month. You got to do something that month. Set some milestones. just motivate yourself. Someone, we are going to motivate you in the journey, but you got to motivate yourself first. The set up some milestones, achieve those milestones. You are the best person to motivate yourself. Okay, so you just set some milestone and achieve those. So it doesn't matter how big the milestones are. So just start small and take baby steps and move forward. And if you need further motivations, so we are here. You could text any of the seniors over here, and we are always there to help you out.
Sai Upasna, please unmute yourself and you can speak.
Good evening, Bhaiya, and
Hi,
I wanted I wanted to know कि जो लोग हम लोग जो होते हैं ना ट्रेकिंग के लिए जाते हैं दाल, तो मोस्टली बहुत बार ऐसा होता है कि हमारे जो पेरेंट्स होते हैं उनके एज वो लोग जिनको बहुत फॉन्ड है ये सब चीज़ करने के लिए वो लोग भी जाते हैं, तो ये ऐप ऐसा कुछ है क्या वो मतलब हार्ट रेट एंड ऐसा मेजर कर लेगा, हाँ इसके ऊपर नहीं जाना चाहिए या फिर यहीं पर रुक जाना चाहिए, एंड मतलब उस एरिया पे ये चीज़ हेल्प कर सकता है क्या ये ऐप?
So good question, Sai. So देखो, so ये ऐप यूज करके ना तुम किसी लोकल से भी कनेक्ट हो सकते हो. So like तुम किसी अननोन प्लेस में हो या अननोन सिटी में हो, okay, you can just you can also connect with the local, and like local knows best where you should go, where you are not. So अगर तुम किसी लोकल के साथ कनेक्ट हो गए उस ऐप के जरिए, so local can guide you also. So you could join with a local. You could also cover your distance, and you could also talk about a local culture, where the places where to visit and everything. So yeah, you could always join a local in that app group. So because everyone is gonna use that app, you join a local, ask him out, you can ask him everything. So we are also like planning to have guided tours, okay, walking guided tours in some touristy areas in cities. So you could also join those walking tours, okay. So it will be officially be a part of our part of us. We'll be organizing walking tours of some historical places and everything. You could also join us. I hope this answers your question, Sai.
Thank you.
Share some mistakes one should avoid at their initial stage.
I think I have answered this question once.
Yeah, Rupali. Shubham, please unmute and say.
Good evening, seniors.
Good
Yeah.
evening.
Bhaiya, I have a huge interest in entrepreneurship, but how to get an idea? I mean, whatever I think has got a solution for it. So it seems blank, like let's say it's Zomato, it's Uber, it has everything
Yeah.
has got app,
Okay, I'll listen. So like the basic route to starting of a startup is like to solve a huge problem that people are facing. Okay, you just look around you. What is the biggest problem you are facing in your life? Okay, so it turns out that many other people will also be facing that idea. You just look around you. You will see a lot of problems. Our world is not perfect. India is not perfect. You could have a lot of problems that are waiting to be solved. Okay, just see around, see yourself, what is the biggest problem you are facing, and you could just go out there and solve it. You could solve your problem. You could also be solving the problems of a million other people. Okay, in this way you could solve the problems. You could start a business. You could start solving problems of others. So you could just cannot become an entrepreneur like I want to become and like just sitting there. So you could just go out there, see what problems people are facing, and just try to solve it. And in the process, you will become a good entrepreneur. You will be get to know a lot of experiences, have a lot of experience, and you could just start up after that.
Yes, Bhaiya.
Okay. Any new question, guys? Avoiding negativity, already he has spoken about it, right? Aniku. Subhransu again has a question. Okay, be quick, Subhransu. We want to end this right now.
So yeah, we will take
Okay,
in just
Vivek.
ask more couple of questions now. We are out of time. Yeah.
Bhaiya, at the initial stages, you got funded by the SAT or by others, or you raised your, I mean, you invested your funds by your own?
Yeah, so sorry, Subhranshu, I didn't get your question. Can you repeat once again?
But yeah, at your initial stages,
Yeah.
you invested your own funds or you got funded by others?
Okay, you're asking about funds. No, we invested our own funds. So like we everything we achieved organically. Okay. So like we posted things on a social media. You don't want any money to post it in social media. If you want to create a website, you could just create it and host it in some service. There are a lot of free services, or you could just publish it. It is minimal cost as well. So like in 500 to like 1,000 rupees, you could get a good domain name, and like you could just start over. You just need a domain name to start. What else do you need? We invested that in building our website, and just everything we did was organically without spending a dime. Okay, there is a lot of things you could do for free. You don't need any funds initially.
Okay, we are running out of time. So rest of the questions we shall talk about it later. After our orientation, we will have our orientation program. We will have our induction program.
Yeah.
So we have time for it. Finally, we have come to the end of our presentation. We would like to thank again to our presenters for the enlightening and motivating talk. And our active participants also. Hopefully, the presentation will be beneficial for everyone. Thank you for attention. Thank you for your attention. And if you guys have any other doubt, just stay updated. We will soon have our orientation program.
Yeah. Thank you guys for joining. You can just go into the Instagram. You could see our page, and like hopefully if you like it, you can also follow us. I'm sending the ID here. So this is our Instagram ID. You could just go in there. You could see all the things that we have posted and everything. You could also visit our website. It is also the same walkingfile.in. You could also go there and like fill out the form and everything if you got it. So yeah, that was it. Thank you everyone. Thank you for joining. It was a great pleasure answering your questions and answering all your doubts and presenting our journey with you. So I hope we will do it once again, and like we meet soon. I hope we meet soon and like do it once again.
We will be having this every Sunday, so just be
Ah.
ready with the questions.
Yeah, every Sunday we will be having one of the startups from the college, and everyone is building something cool. And you'll find and you will get to know a lot of things about it. Just come every Sunday, have a session, ask your doubts, and like we are happy to answer all of those.
We look forward to it.
Yeah. So yeah, that was it. We are ending the session now. I hope you loved it, loved the idea, and we'll be making this.